Wow. Rock
Gung
Sugar.
at the end and everything.
Rock Sugar, we will kickstart your Rhapsody.
Now for the real.
Wow.
Now for the real concern.
Yeah.
Vince Neil doing that. If they start playing that on.
Yeah. Yeah, right. You can't remember his words to any of the songs anyway. But no, dude, tell me that doesn't like blow your mind how
Dude,
they keep their concentration
was
on how they do that. I can't believe this guy's been around for like 9 years at least. These YouTube videos that they have up of them are like 9 years old.
That was crazy.
Wasn't that insane? And the thing is, like, these guys just didn't go in the studio and just there's actually live videos of these guys. They were invited to the Download Festival. These guys actually played on stage at the Download Festival with top-notch bands.
Wow.
Yeah, and played all this shit live. So it's like, yeah, they can go in the studio and record that, and it's no big. No, when you play live, that proves it right there. And these guys played this stuff live, and to be able to keep that concentration, wow, it just blows my mind. I just think these guys are freaking and to top it off, they're freaking great musicians, and the singer's freaking awesome. The singer can sing. He's a good singer. Did you hear them back vocals in the beginning of that song?
Yeah.
Wow.
That was crazy.
Holy shit. So I know these guys are old, and I'm telling you to check them out now, but check these guys out, man. Just punch up Rock Sugar. Jen's not allowed, and G-Man's not. Jen and G-Man are not allowed to check out any more songs by these guys because they're going to check out one by them each week here on the show. I will give G-Man the chance because he wasn't here last night. He was sick. So we let him hear what we listened to last week at the end of the show tonight.
I'm always sick, but that's different.
Yeah. So we will play that for G-Man at the end of the show tonight. But check him out, Rock Sugar. Wow. They blow my mind, really, man. That is freaking really, really. I tell you, for them to sit down and come up with that concept. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
So I found that what I was talking about. Did you want to hear a sampling of that?
Yeah. Let's hear that real quick.
Okay.
Is it long?
The whole song is like 3:25.
All right, play sample.
Reason why. There we go.
Got it?
That started
There it is.
I think Jerry breaks it. Board this tiny shit?
Is that crazy or what?
So it's Gilligan's with Stairway to Heaven music.
Yeah.
So somebody had this concept back then,
Yeah.
before these guys. Wow. That's pretty cool.
Now the ships are aground on the shore of this uncharted desert.
What's the name of these guys?
I don't think it doesn't say who it is.
No?
No.
Wow.
Let's see if I can find who it says.
Wow. That was, so this concept was,
Oh yeah.
this came up years ago before these guys, but still, these guys are doing it with our music, like the music that we really, wow. That is so freaking cool. To come up with something new like that is, you must just have one of them kind of minds to be able to come up with something like that. It's pretty cool. Pretty freaking cool, man.
Awesome, man.
I dig it, man. I dig it.
I think it was Little Roger and the Goosebumps.
Little Roger and the Goosebumps?
I think so.
Okay.
Little Roger and the Goosebumps suppressed after Led Zeppelin's management threatened a copyright infringement lawsuit.
Oh.
Oh, wow. How about that? Led Zeppelin tried to sue somebody for that.
Oh, wow. What balls on them, huh? Wow, really? You're going to try and sue somebody?
An asshole.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
You guys are going to try and sue somebody because of that? Wow. Anyway, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Good concept. Hey, guys.
What?
Guess what time it is?
It is 9 o'clock. It's time for a commercial.
Oh, it is time for news.
News.
But we only do, cool news stories. We don't do them boring ones. If you want the real topics and the real news stories,
Listen to our show.
don't listen to our show.
Oh.
Go to all your local networks and get all that shit. We're going to give you some.
WeeklyWorldNews.com.
Yeah, well, let's go to some pretty good stories. Jen has some from last week
Nice.
that we never got to, and G-Man's got some.
I got a couple.
So let's take it over to my colleagues. Who are we going to start with?
The
G-Man.
You go right ahead. I'm waiting for stuff to load here.
Always having problems with your load.
All right, so
He always has problems with his load. What is it?
clogged, I guess. I don't know.
Clogged
There
pipes.
we go.
He has clogged pipes. Somebody,
No, actually, not.
hey, Rachel, you got to straighten this out.
Oh my.
Go ahead, Jen.
So possibly in 2022, they will be setting sail on the Titanic 2,
What?
a cruise ship.
Come again.
What?
They are rebuilding the Titanic.
Oh, my
Oh
God.
no.
Why?
No, just no.
Why? Didn't they do it bad the first time?
Wow.
Right?
It is, yeah. The company who's making it has a $1.8 billion budget.
Jeez.
God.
Oh my.
I don't think it's a good idea.
Safety measures will be different this time
Yeah,
around.
sure they will be. So who's coming up with this concept?
A company called Blue Star Line, which bought White Star Line, which was the original
Yeah, that's
Titanic.
what I was gonna say. I thought.
Yeah, let's just buy the company and just change the color.
Yeah.
There you go.
You dick.
Wow.
Its first trip will set out from Dubai.
Well, at least there's no icebergs.
Yeah, true.
The final destination will still be New York City. So
Please tell me you're doing it in the summer.
the sequel ship will pass through the area where the original
Oh,
intersected
jeez.
an iceberg.
Oh, man.
Please tell me it's in the summer.
They don't have a release date yet.
Really?
All this build up and no release.
I'm sure they're going to try to do it around the time the Titanic sank.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to. I'm
I
sorry.
know. You just,
I'm not going to say anything.
Bumblebee tuna.
Exactly.
oh, that's funny.
The Blue Star Line will put out all the stops when it comes to providing an authentic Titanic experience.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna not
To
say an
feature
word.
all the same restaurants and dining rooms.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Antique decor in the menu to match.
Who's going to cut the fucking ribbon? Leonardo?
Yeah, really.
Give me a break.
Jack and Rose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just leave things alone. Just leave them alone. Can't you just leave them alone?
Let it go. Let it go.
No.
No.
That's what I think of that idea.
Yeah.
No, 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 no.
Yeah.
I don't wanna. No, no, oh, no, no, no.
Have your story up?
Yep.
Huh?
Yep.
You got it up now?
Got one of them.
G-Man got it up
Finally
now?
got it up a little bit. Yeah.
You good now?
Yeah.
Well,
Sure.
It's not the problem getting it up. It's getting the
Getting it
problem.
to stay up.
Yeah.
Wild boar in Tuscany have sniffed out and destroyed a stash of cocaine in a forest, leaving drug dealers 17 pounds out of pocket.
Nice.
Meaning some, like, British pounds.
Yeah.
The hidden haul of white powder was strewn across the Valiciana Valley after being dug up and partially devoured
Oh.
by the feral hogs.
Wow, they're all fucking high.
Oh my god. The drug dealers were heard complaining about their discovery by police who were listening in on a telephone conversation. The gang, who were made up of one Italian and 3 Albanians, had buried the Class A drug in jars and were allegedly trafficking around 2 kilos of cocaine every month to the
Nice.
city of Arezzo and Siena. However, the jars were not enough to protect the cocaine from the curious snouts of the wild boar.
Nice.
Hell no.
Yeah, the gang were said to have been operating from September 2018 to March of 2019 and charged 85 pounds per gram for high purity cocaine.
Holy shit.
So, yeah.
That's
The drug sniffing wild boars. That's awesome.
they are pissed. The drug dealer's got one thing to say to you, piggies.
It's Travis Bacon.
That's bad. What do you got, Jen?
A New Jersey brother and sister have won the right to be married
They won the right to be married?
after a landmark ruling by the Supreme Court of the United States.
You're an idiot.
Dare we ask what state?
New Jersey.
Jersey?
New Jersey.
Are the? I'm assuming they're older, like an older couple.
41 and 38.
Please tell me one of them has been like sterilized or is sterile.
Yeah.
The overjoyed pair said they did it for the millions of Americans who have consensual, incestuous relationships who are living in fear.
What did you say, baby cakes?
All relative.
Wow.
They stated incest has been practiced by humans since the dawn of time.
Wow.
Take your daddy's pants off.
Oh, that's nasty.
Also stating why I'm allowed to bang my cousin and not my sister.
Oh.
Ooh,
Ugh. Are you serious?
yikes.
Sausage! Where's my sausage? Ain't no sausage!
She is expecting twins.
Oh, good
Oh,
God.
my God.
New Jersey previously state laws only allowed first cousin marriages.
Why am I hearing banjos?
Why don't we have the
It
shit
is
kickers in
now
there to
the
let us know
only
about this?
state in the country to allow incestuous marriages. That says a lot for Jersey.
Is the baby crying?
Oh my God.
That's messed up.
That's fucked up.
Funny as hell, but messed up. Oh, great googly
You
moogly.
ain't too big for me to give you a licking.
Oh.
That's fucked up. All right, go ahead.
Lick her up
What do you
front,
got,
poke her in the
G-Man?
rear. Okay. Cannabis retrieved from man's nose 18 years after he tried to smuggle it into prison.
What?
So he never blew his nose in
Now,
18
apparently not. For almost 2 decades, the man believed that he had accidentally swallowed the package,
Oh,
despite persistent sinus infections. Okay, how come the doctor didn't find this?
yeah.
A man attempted to smuggle the cannabis into prison by hiding it in a balloon up his nose, had retrieved the drugs more than 18 years later after mistakenly believing he had swallowed the package. His doctors reported on the unique case in a paper published in the British Medical Journal under the heading "A Nose Out of Joint." Nice, good one.
What?
Nose out of joint because of the cannabis,
Yeah.
joint, yeah.
So it never came out. He
Nope.
never spit it out, or
No, he was always getting he was getting sinus infections, but he didn't know why.
oh,
And
Well, which
apparently,
is it, Daddy? Spits or swallows?
exactly. Apparently, he didn't swallow. According to the lead author, Dr. Murray Smith of Westmead Hospital in Australia.
Dr. Murray.
Murray, yeah, Dr. Murray, Dr. Smith. Shut up, you bubble-headed booby. Oh, the pain, man, feel the pain. The patient was first given the cannabis inside a rubber balloon when his girlfriend visited him in prison. He inserted the package into his right nostril to hide it from the prison guards and smuggled it into the facility. However, he was unable to retrieve it once he slipped it past them, and eventually mistakenly believed that he had accidentally swallowed it. Over the next 2 decades, the balloon developed into a rhinolith, which is a stone in the nasal cavity formed as calcium and magnesium salts slowly build up around the rubber. This caused the patient regular sinus infections and frequent complaints about nasal obstruction, but it wasn't until these developed into painful headaches that he sought treatment. Yeah, exactly. So, investigating the mysterious cause, he had CT scan performed and discovered a rubber capsule containing degenerated vegetable plant matter, which was then surgically removed. 3 months after the surgery, the patient reported that all of his symptoms had disappeared. I wonder if he had to go back to jail, though, for possession.
Yeah,
That's
right.
the real question.
yeah.
So,
Wow. That is gross.
yeah. Talk about gross anatomy.
Exactly. What you got, Jen?
A female opossum broke into a closed liquor store and helped herself to some whiskey, passed out, and was later discovered by a Cash's liquor employee sitting next to an empty bottle the next morning.
I think it's passed out. No, it's just plain possum.
Yeah.
The possum was brought to the Emerald Coast Wildlife Refuge, where she was flushed with fluids and then sent to Delray Beach for rehab.
No.
Is my head killing me?
Oh, that's messed up.
I feel like I got run over by a truck. Holy crap, where'd the hair on my tail go?
What do you got, G-Man?
Man drives unsupervised to own driving test and then fails it and is arrested. So
Say that again.
a man drove to unsupervised
Uh-huh.
to his driving test.
Oh.
He drove from home to the place where he was having his driving test, and then he failed it and he was arrested. So, West Midlands police say that it is the 10th time the motorist had failed his test and drove to the examiner's center in a stolen car.
Meep, meep.
A motorist has been arrested after traveling unsupervised to his own driving test in a stolen car.
What
The
an
man-
idiot.
The man failed his test for the 10th time, police said. They posted a picture of the white Mitsubishi vehicle that the driver had turned up in before officers attended the scene. The driver was arrested on suspicion of taking a vehicle without the owner's permission.
Wow.
That's called theft.
Grand Theft
Yeah.
Auto. Well, no, that's a Mitsubishi. So maybe would that be with Grand Theft Auto? Or I guess it depends on the year.
Yeah, that would depend, yeah.
He was arrested at the test center in Birdbrook on Road, Great Bar, at around 11 a.m. The force response unit posted on Twitter to describe the motorist as "quote unquote" stupid.
Yeah, you would think.
So,
You're an inspiration for birth control.
yep. The post said,
Wow, what an idiot.
The post said, "Welcome to the world of stupid." Man turns up at the driving center for his driving test, having driven himself there unsupervised and failed it. Basically, just start everything over again.
Wow. What do you got, Chen?
Bit my tongue.
Sorry,
That hurts. That hurts.
it's better when somebody else bites your tongue.
Really, G-Man.
So, an airport, small airport in Orlando, has to turn back. It's been 0 days since an airplane ran into an alligator.
Oh,
Back to zero.
What?
oh,
Back in June, a man piloting a Piper PA-31 was attempting a late-night landing. When an 11-foot alligator jumped up from the runway and attacked the wing.
oh my God!
That's like a fucking scene out of Lake Placid.
Yeah,
The
really.
500-pound beast unfortunately died on impact.
Oh, man.
No people
Poor
were
alligator.
injured despite damage to the aircraft. It was the first time it had happened since 2013.
Wow.
Man,
You serious?
he was trying to get his daily
Well,
dose of iron.
if the
But
plane
you-
was
did you
landing,
guys
he
see
was
Lake
going really
Placid?
yeah.
Did you see when it came up for the helicopter?
yeah,
Yeah.
The earth is round and so shall you be.
The Lake
It's one of
Placid.
the lines from it.
That's
Yours
what
was
made me think of. It made me think of that movie Lake Placid for some reason.
Oliver Platt.
If I had a dick, this is where I'd tell you to suck it.
Yes, indeedy.
Betty with
Thank
that famous
Betty
line
White.
from the movie.
I love Betty White. She's awesome.
Yeah. Wow. You got any more, G-Man?
Got one more.
Okay.
Which is it's actually not too far from here. It's only about 5 hours. Niagara Falls.
Ah.
Niagara
Slowly I
Falls.
turned.
Slowly I turned.
Hmm.
You know what we're talking about, don't you?
What?
You know what we're making reference to?
No, I'm not. Say it
Never
again.
mind. Niagara Falls. Slowly I turned. Step by step. Inch by inch. It's the Three Stooges, man.
Okay. Cool. Sorry.
No culture.
Really.
Shut up.
Say
Or-
the story.
Okay, so the
That's like getting a shimp.
barge stuck in rapids for 100 years finally moved by the storm So it's a boat which ran aground in the shallows in 1918, was moved about 50 meters, 164 feet, towards the drop after breaking loose in high winds. Actually, I saw that barge.
Wow.
When I went up there. It's a barge which had been stuck in the rapids above Niagara Falls for more than 100 years, has been moved by a Halloween storm. The boat, which ran aground in the shallows on the Canadian side in 1918, broke loose as the river above the falls was battered by high winds and rain on Thursday, the Niagara Park Commission said. The rust iron scow moved about 164 feet downstream before becoming lodged again, according to the Washington Post. That's kind of a cool thing, though. That didn't go over. It could have taken running out of stuff. Jim Hill, the commission's senior heritage manager, said the barge will not currently move, appears to have flipped on its side and spun around. Officials are monitoring the vessel and said it could be stuck in its new location for days or years. The vessel, known as a dumping scow, broke free of the tug towing it during a dredging operation. It became lodged on rocks about a third of a mile from the brink of the Horseshoe Falls, one of 3 separate waterfalls that make up Niagara Falls.
I don't get it.
I've seen it, so I was like, "Ooh, that sounds kind of neat."
Oh, you actually saw it?
I was actually been up to Niagara Falls and saw the barge.
Nice.
A number of years ago.
Cool.
Yeah, I was like, "Damn, check that out."
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
So,
What you got, Jen?
So in Edgewater, Florida,
Florida.
Bella Vista Baptist Church.
That was a tough
Yes,
one.
that place.
That's a tough.
So, okay. Edgewater, Florida.
That's a tough one to
Bella
get out.
Vista Baptist Church decided to throw up a sign in front of that announced
Yeah.
to passerbys that forgiveness is swallowing when you want to spit.
Okay.
What?
Let me repeat that.
Yes, please.
On a church sign in Edgewater, Florida, it says, forgiveness is swallowing when you want to spit.
Well, which is it, Daddy? Spits or swallows?
Now we know. Because God said so.
Which, though true, led 1 or 2 people to think the sign might be talking about something other than communal wine, which, by the way, Baptists don't use.
Oh.
The church claimed it was purely unintentional and took the sign down.
Yeah, I would say.
Oh, behave.
Wow. Denied. Oh, no. That's messed up.
Church says swallow.
Yeah, that's something's up there.
Yeah.
Going down.
Last story,
Yep.
Jacksonville, Florida.
What else is
There
new?
you go.
These police aren't exactly masters of subtlety. When an October dispute broke out on a street corner over pictures posted to a Facebook group, the responding officers showed up to the scene blaring a very loud version of War's Why Can't We Be Friends?
Nice.
Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends?
The police
That's too
diffused
funny.
the situation without incident.
Wow, that's great.
I'm a little irritated, one of the women involved in the dispute told the reporter. I can't get the song out of my head now.
That's cool.
Stop right there. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends?
Fred or friends?
Fred, we're friends.
Okay.
Wow. That's messed up, man.
Wow. Actually, I do have a little something here. It's not really news. It kind of is, but not really.
Okay.
Now, the movie is coming out,
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood.
That's right. We were talking about, yeah.
And Tom Hanks is playing Fred Rogers, Mr. Rogers.
Yeah.
It turns out that he and Mr. Fred Rogers are related.
No way.
Very distant related, but they are, in fact, related.
Get out of here.
They are 6th cousins.
6th? Does that even count as being
Yeah, I
related?
think his father was a mailman and waved at her his great great grandfather was a mailman and waved at her great Mr. Rogers' great grandmother or something. I'm
Oh.
not sure how that works.
Okay. Wow.
All right, fine.
Wow.
Sure.
Well,
Hi
certainly.
there. Hi there.
Certainly.
Diddly diddly.
Could I help you?
Wow.
Watch your diddly.
I'm curious.
Did you say I'm? Never mind.
Furry and
Should I
brown.
curious.
Oh, that's what I thought. Yeah.
Have you by any chance lost your kitty?
F.
F.
I'm just going to feed my fish and then I'll go out and wait for you.
Okay.
Yes, I'm just going to feed my fish and then I'll go out and wait for you.
You heard it the first time.
Can you find the cat?
Wow.
Oh, that was
Can
weird.
you find Barbara Smith?
You find Barbara Smith.
Joe called and said that there was a man here who had some wonderful horns.
Oh.
Randy
Maybe
S.
Mr.
Caribou.
Maybe Mr. Skunk has heard about Audrey Duck and her poem.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. So, did anybody see the previews for that yet?
No, have you?
Yeah.
How's it look? How's Tom Hanks look as Mr. Roger? Pretty convincing or no?
Yeah. I mean, he's got the look down and the voice a little,
Yeah.
but I think he's going to be able to pull it off. I'm not a huge Tom Hanks
Fred
fan,
Rogers.
but I think
Yo-Yo Ma.
I think he's going to pull it off.
Furry and brown.
One thing about Tom Hanks, give him credit, he does his homework on,
He gets
especially if he's
very,
doing a
very into
character.
his roles, yeah.
I mean, he definitely did his homework on Sully.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. That was a good movie.
Yeah, really good movie, and he did his homework on it. So if he does his homework, I think he's going to be fine.
I remember one time some of our neighbors who were studying ballet dancing got dressed up to look like raccoons.
Jesus Christ.
One of them was a mother raccoon, and the other a father raccoon.
Oh, my God.
And there was a boy raccoon and a girl raccoon, and they made up a dance about that family.
Have you ever seen anybody play the game called soccer? When I first heard about that game, I thought that people were socking each other. They probably felt really good after they had talked with her.
Yeah, probably.
When I was a little boy, I would watch my dad and my uncle and my granddad shave.
Oh, manscaping back then.
Did you ever hear of a musical instrument called a steel pan?
You probably have. You probably got one across your head.
This is an old homemade toy that a neighbor of mine loaned to me. Can you go to the potty by yourself now?
Oh, jeez.
Not yet.
Can you go to the potty by yourself?
No.
Can you feed yourself now?
Oh, thank you.
But they did still love her. Oh, that's good. I wanted milk and not sugar.
All right.
Okay.
This is an old homemade toy that a neighbor of mine loaned to me.
Learn to me.
We don't have batteries inside of us that make us move and work.
Wow. Seriously.
I could do it with a flashlight and some spray.
Oh, shit. Come on. How did they get back in here?
Somebody left the door open.
Son of a bitch. Knock it off.
Natasha.
Oh, man. We got to take a break.
What do you
Get
want?
these things out of here.
Natasha comes back and she brings the turkeys back with her.
They don't leave me alone now.
What'd you do with them? Did you take them
I
outside?
give them vodka.
Yeah, now
They're
we
not
want
calm
more.
anyway. They're still biting me. What the hell?
You know, vodka doesn't necessarily make you come. I mean, calm.
What?
Calm.
Did you say? Okay.
I didn't.
That's what you're doing.
What?
You're drinking the vodka.
What did she just say?
CALM.
Uh-huh.
Calm, not calm.
Are you sure?
I am
not
sure,
calm.
yes.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
What do you want? Shut up.
Oh,
Wow. Okay.
They did still love her.
Oh man, come on.
Ew. So you actually, Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood is coming
Ow!
out on
Yeah.
Friday the 22nd.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
So that's this Friday.
That's the release date. Yep.
Yeah, Friday. It's coming out. Nice.
Yes.
Awesome. Ow, son of a bitch. All right, we're going to take a break. I'll get rid of these turkeys, G-Man.
Yeah, all right.
Getting on my nerves. One more music break
Giant
and a
turkeys.
commercial break, and we will come back with actor who don't know his role.
Yep.
Right?
Sounds good.
All right, sounds good to me, too. Yes.
Yep. Ow.
Oh, my God. Ah! What the? Oh, I think that thing just touched me with his tongue. Oh, my God. We got to take a break. It's our Thanksgiving special on the Shake Man Show on WNYXradio.com.
I spend a lot of time in the backyard, and I'm the center of attention at summer barbecues. In '96, I made some of the tastiest s'mores. And in '09, it was me, your